Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am here to film a video about my skincare routine for my face. So I don't know if you noticed or if you've even seen my last video, but the last video that I put up, which was my 10-minute easy everyday makeup tutorial, I kind of noticed when I was editing it that my skin looked rough, for lack of a better term. I just didn't think it looked very good, so I figured it was time to really invest in good skincare. Oh, and I do just want to let you guys know that I have nothing on my face right now, no makeup or anything, just my skincare. Just thought you guys should know. So the stuff that I'm about to show you, I've been using for about 3 weeks now. I know you're supposed to give it 30 days, but I just wanted to come on here and talk about what I've been using because so far I really like it. I already see a difference, and I wanted to share with you guys what I've been using, especially since I have extremely dry skin and I have eczema on my face. I'm not sure if I told you guys that, but I have eczema right here on my forehead, I have it on my eyelid, and I have a little bit right here and some right here on my ear. I know a lot of people out there struggle with eczema, so I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys what I do, what helps my eczema, what makes it a lot worse. So if you want to see what I've been putting on my face for 3 weeks now, please keep watching. So I want to start by telling you guys a little bit of background on my face. Like I said before, I have really dry skin. Up until this point, I haven't done much in the line of skincare with my face. Typically it's been, you know, just putting a little bit of my body lotion on my face, which I'm sure a lot of us are guilty of. At least from my experience, it's not the best thing to put on your face, especially if you're trying to see a change and have healthy skin and have it be moisturized as possible, especially when you're dry like me. So I'm going to start by what I do at night because I feel like that's what I do first, and then the morning routine is last. So first I will start by washing my face, and I use, I'm sure nobody is surprised by this, I use the Purity One-Step Facial Cleanser. Here's what it looks like. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this. This stuff is good. It does not irritate my face at all. It doesn't make my eczema any worse. It doesn't make me break out. And the best part of it is, after I'm done washing my face doesn't feel like dry and stretched out. My face actually feels moisturized after using this stuff. And this size, which is 8 ounces, costs $24 at Sephora. So I'll just get the water running. I'll get it a little warm. I don't do hot, but I definitely do warm. It's not room temperature or cold. I'll wet my face first, and then I'll put a little bit of this in my hand. It doesn't take a lot, and then I literally just kind of scrub my face with it. And I use this most nights, about 2 or 3 times a week depending on how I'm feeling. I will use this Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion face wash. This says it's an age-defying exfoliator, renews skin radiance, polishes and smooths, helps diminish the look of fine lines and wrinkles. So the reason I like to use this 2 or 3 times a week is because I'm very dry, and if I don't use it, my skin will start just peeling off. And the smell of this stuff, it kind of smells like soapy, but I kind of like it. And this does not irritate my eczema at all, which is insane because most exfoliators do. Now this is a little bit pricier, but I feel like with the way my skin is and how bad it is and the improvement that I really wanted to see, especially with me being 23, almost 24, it is $79 at Sephora, and that's for 2 ounces. And here's what it looks like outside of the box. So then after that, I make sure that my face is totally dry before putting anything else on, and I'll start with the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Eye Cream. This is what it looks like. This is another one of those more expensive products, but so far, I love it. And here's what it looks like outside of the box. It is small, it is pricey, but so far what I've seen with this is not only do I not have puffiness under my eyes at all ever when I use this, I think the darkness is lightening up too. So that's extremely impressive. So this at Sephora is $37 for half an ounce. And that is something I like to wait until it's dry too before applying anything else. And then after that, I'll go in with my serums. So I actually have 2 night serums and 2 day serums, and I like to alternate between days. So one night I will use the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial. This is what it looks like. I actually got this small sample size. It actually came, these two came together in this little sample size. The reason I got the sample size is A, these are expensive as well, and B, I wanted to see if it worked before I invested in the full size. So like I was saying, I use this Virgin marula oil from Drunk Elephant. I put it all over my face, including the eczema on my nose. I think I forgot to tell you guys, I have eczema right here on my nose too. Really bad. I've had it for years there. So I put this all over my face, and then I try and take like 5 to 10 minutes and let it soak in, just because when you do use this oil, it's your face, I mean, you can see it on your face. It doesn't like soak in immediately, so I like to wait a couple minutes before putting anything on after that. And then the next night I'm going to use the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum by Drunk Elephant. So here's what the sample size looks like. And like I said, these both came in this little thing right here. At Sephora, this costs $23 for both of them in the sample size, and I believe they are 0.27 ounces each. So then after going in with either one of those serums, I like to take the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream Facial Moisturizer. Here's what it looks like in the box. And here's what it looks like outside of the box. This stuff is kind of a heavy moisturizer. It's a little tacky after you put it on, so that's why I like putting it on at night. It's not really a moisturizer I would suggest putting on like right before putting your makeup on. It does take a while to sink in, but it is super moisturizing. When I put this on my face at night, when I wake up in the morning, my face is not dry. And when I was using body moisturizer, my face would be super dry in the morning, like I didn't even put lotion on at night. And this is 1.69 ounces, and at Sephora it is $60. So that's basically it for my nighttime routine. I do use a couple different things every once in a while. Like there is this Origin Super Spot Remover Acne Treatment Gel. It's got the salicylic acid in it. It is really small. I believe this is the full size. But it works so well. When I use this, I'll put it on right after I wash my face. I let my face dry, and then if I have a pimple somewhere, I put it right on there, and literally it dries it out by the morning. Like, it's crazy how good it works. And at Sephora, it's $17 for 0.3 ounces. I know that sounds really small, but you don't use that much at a time. Like, I've been using this for 3 weeks, and it's still basically full. I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't think you can tell on camera, but it's still basically full, and it smells really good too. And then some nights when my eczema right here on my nose is really bad, like when it's dry and flaking off, I like to use the Clinique Moisture Surge Overnight Mask, and I'll just put it right there on that one spot. I get a small one because I don't use it that often, just when my nose right there is really, really dry. And here's what it looks like right here. This usually lasts me a long time. Like I said, I usually only put it on my nose. And at Sephora, that little one's $8 for, doesn't even say how much? 0.5 ounces. So now I'm going to move on to my morning routine. I know they say when you wake up you're supposed to wash your face. 9 times out of 10, I don't. I don't really have enough time before I have to work for washing my face. So if I'm being honest with you, I really don't wash my face in the morning. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. So like my night serums, I have 2 morning serums, and they're both by Drunk Elephant, and they actually came in a little thing like this again. And I alternate days just like I do with my night serum. So the first one is this Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. Here it is. And this is 0.27 ounces like the other 2 are. This stuff is a super intense moisturizer. It is extremely hydrating. This is the first thing I'll put on my face. Like I said, I don't wash it, so I'll just go straight in with this. And then the next morning, I'll go in with this C Firma Day Serum. The only thing that bothers me with this one is when I use my fingers to put it on my face, it like stays on my fingers. Unless I immediately go and wash my hands, I feel like I can feel the residue on my fingers, which isn't a big deal, but I just thought I would mention it. And just like the other one, that one is $23 at Sephora. And then after going in with whichever serum I use that day, I'll use the Proteiny Polypeptide Cream Moisturizer from Drunk Elephant. Here's what it looks like in the box. And here's what it looks like outside of the box. And they both have this top where, let me wipe it off so it doesn't look gross. They both have this top where you can just push on it and some of the product will come out, so you're not like digging your fingers in there. And unlike the Lala Retro Cream, I feel like this one is a little bit lighter. It sinks into my skin faster, but honestly, I think it might be a little bit more moisturizing. I can feel this stuff on my face all day, in a good way though. Like, it's not greasy, it's not heavy. I can just feel that my face is moisturized all day long when I use this stuff. It's impressive. I really, really like it so far. And it is $68 at Sephora. So that's pretty much it for my routine. I have a couple masks that I like to use. One of them is this Purity Made Simple Pore Extractor. This one works really, really good. It smells really good, doesn't irritate my skin. None of the stuff that I'm showing you in this video irritates my skin, my eczema, nothing at all. It doesn't irritate it at all. And this is an exfoliating clay mask. And it's a really quick one. Like, I'm pretty sure you only have to have it on your face for like 10 minutes, I think, 10-15 minutes. Let me see. Oh no, 5 to 10 minutes, and it works really, really well. The other ones I really like to use are some of the Glam Glow ones. Some of them are too strong for my face, like the blue one. That one was like way too intense for my face. It actually like made my eczema burn, and it didn't hydrate my face at all, so that was really weird. But I do like to use the Super Mud. I love that one. If you have blackheads, get the Glam Glow Super Mud. It works perfectly for blackheads. It's crazy what one use does. I mean, you can see a difference with one use. And then I also like to use the Gravity Mud, but those are pretty pricey as well. So as for results at 3 weeks, I can definitely see a difference. And like I said, if you want to see the difference, go to my video before this one and then come back to this one and look at the difference in my face. One of the biggest differences I noticed is I was starting to get like a deep line right here on my face just from like, you know, having expressions, and I feel like that line is almost gone, which I know that's crazy, but seriously, it's not as noticeable as it was. I feel like my skin tone is clearing out. I feel like I just have a lot of marks on my face and a lot of discoloration. So that's one of the main things that I'm trying, well, I'm hoping goes away. I feel like I have a little bit of darkness here, but that could be food allergies. So I'm trying to figure that one out. I'm not sure if that's like the skin or if that's coming from within, you know what I mean? And one of the biggest places that I had problems putting foundation on was under my eyes. They were so dry that the foundation really wouldn't cause a problem, but when I went to use setting powder, it looked awful. Even with, what's that? What's that setting powder? Hold on. Even with this RCMA setting powder, which is supposed to be like great for dry skin, it still looked really, really bad. So that's definitely been a huge improvement from what it was before. And I just feel like things are evening out, like I was saying, and I'm like shocked that this line was going away. That's kind of blows my mind if I'm being honest. And I just feel like my face is moisturized. Like, I don't get any flakes of dead skin on my face anymore because it's so moisturized. I don't see any flakes anymore. Even if I like skip a day, which I have done twice, I've skipped putting on, you know, all these serums and creams and all that, my face doesn't get dry. Well, at least it doesn't look dry. Like, I don't have skin flaking off like it normally would. So yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it for now. I definitely want to like do a series revolving around like my skin, the dryness, the eczema. I really would like to share my journey with y'all when it comes to that experience. So if you have any questions, you know, just type them down below, ask me a question, reach out to me, and I'd be happy to answer. If you have any good suggestions for skincare for people with dry skin or eczema, please let me know. I mean, even like makeup. Anything that is like your holy grail for dry skin, please let me know. I would be super happy to hear it. Please, please, please take the time to subscribe to my channel. I do have an Instagram as well. It's called Call Me Rachel 63. So if you want to follow me there, you can absolutely do that. And thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate your support. See y'all in my next video. Bye. I feel like that was too easy, like I'm forgetting something. Did it just start raining? I think it just started raining.